from Atlanta, Georgia, it's Totally Into the Sound with your host, Fran Capitanelli. Tonight, Fran welcomes Bo Diddley, Tom Schultz of Boston, Greg Jafria and Craig Goldie from Jafria, Jimi Hendrix impersonator Randy Hansen from Mario Speedwagon, garyrichrath, stevestevens, The Who, yngwiemalmsteen, Van Halen, and of course, jimmypage. Now here's your host, Fran.
All right, thank you. All right, what a wonderful crowd. Thank you. You're too kind. What a great crowd. We've got a great show for you tonight. We're going to be talking about pickslides. Pickslides in rock music. It's when you take the guitar pick and you slide across the strings with an exclamation of rock and really pound your idea saying, "This is what I'm talking about." So we've got a great array of pick sliders for you this evening. And there have been many great, some people call it the pick scrape, but where I come from, they call it a pick slide. There have been many great pick slides over the years, and basically if you do it all the time. One of the earliest pick slides that I know of, and one of the best pick slides, and the longest, is from blues rock legend Bo Diddley. Here's Bo on his classic hit, Roadrunner. Many bands covered the song Roadrunner, most notably from Shepherd's Bush, The Who. Here's Pete Townsend, who couldn't wait to get his hands on this pick slide. Take it away, Pete. Everybody knows musical giant, guitar legend, and virtuoso pioneer
of the guitar,
Jimi Hendrix. Jimmy used it as a percussive accent on his classic Gypsy Eyes. Here's Randy Hansen, Jimi Hendrix tribute artist, to give you an example.
This is a song called Gypsy
Randy Hansen is doing a great thing by championing championing the spirit of Jimi Hendrix in the modern day. Look how much joy and smiles that he's bringing to the faces of the people watching him at this Jimi Hendrix tribute festival.
For high standards of excellence in world's best Jimi Hendrix tribute musician.
We'll never know what Jimi Hendrix's music would have sounded like in the 80s. But we do know that his influence splintered off into so many different types of music. Here's the one and only yngwiemalmsteen. Speedwagon is a band from Champaign, Illinois, and their guitar player garyrichrath was just a monster. He loved a great pick slide on his 58 Les Paul. He would do the pick slide with the left-hand follow to extend it. And he's one of the only people that I've ever heard do it in the middle of a solo, as an integral part of the solo, in a ballad, no less. Check it out, garyrichrath. Is also a fan of extending the pick slide. So much so that he developed his own effect that would do just that. Ladies and gentlemen, MIT graduate and masterful engineer, Tom Schultz of Boston.
Once I started, I discovered that I had to build devices to create certain sounds that I was looking for. My favorite device is the hyperspace pedal, as I call it. There's only two in existence. I built them a long, long time ago. Lets you sustain a chord indefinitely and do that and stop it whenever you want to. It's very handy, little gadget. The benefit of being an engineer and a musician is that you eliminate all the communication between the two. Of course, how do you tell an engineer that you want to be able to do this?
Billy Idol's guitar player, Stevestevens. You can hear him doing a pick slide at the beginning of the classic song, White Wedding. Almost kicking off his career.
You know, I practiced my whole life to become a proficient guitar player, and it all comes down to the ray gun. But I use different ones, and it's important you have to find the ones with the speaker on the right side.
Okay, who's next?
Hi, how you doing? I'm Craig Goldie, and I've got a lot of things to show you that I've learned throughout the years that will change the way you approach your guitar playing.
And he was also in a band called Jafria that was named after its keyboard player, Greg Jafria.
Hi, I'm Greg Jafria, and I used to be in a group called Angel years ago and came to Japan in the 70s and then took a break in the French West Indies, and here I am now.
His earlier band was called Angel. You might remember them from the 70s cult classic Foxes with Jodie Foster.
Meet Jeannie, Annie, Madge, and Deirdre. Not exactly the girls next door. They move to a beat all their own.
Stevens wasn't the only one that wanted to make his instrument sound like a ray gun. Goldie is a true wizard of the guitar.
Just like playing a piano, really.
Anyway, Craig does many different types of pick slides, but I notice he does the mini pick slide. The little with the right hand, and then down with the left hand. Then, of course, there's our man, Edward Van Halen. Edward has one of the best, if not the best, pick slide of all time. He does them at the beginning of the song. He does them at the end of the song. At the end of the solo. At the beginning of the solo. In the middle of the solo. Forwards. Backwards. All different shapes and sizes of pick slides. There are two of them that pop out specifically. They're not on the low E string. They're on the higher strings, so they kind of sound like laser beam attacks. Do you mind if... Yeah. Thank you. I know, I need to do this more often. I've been playing more tennis than guitar. Let's see, this is the Dancing in the Street solo. Where have all the good times gone? Here's a couple other that mere mortals cannot do. That brings us to Jimmy Page. I know, we love him. Jimmy didn't really do the pick slide very often, but you can hear it in the middle section of the Led Zeppelin classic, Whole Lotta Love, where he's just barely scraping against the windings of the string and playing with the theremin. Page only needed the tiniest of scrapes to make music history. Oh, this has been great. How much fun was this? This was wonderful. Thank you all for joining us tonight. And hope you had a great time. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe. And here's Craig Goldie with a few parting words for us.
The things that make a guitar player great, unfortunately, aren't written in anyone else's blood but their own. There are books to read and schools to go to that can teach you all the musical theory you'll ever want to know. And that's a great foundation to build on. And in this video, I've shown you all the things that have worked for me. But you've got to have a fire burning inside you so badly that even other people can feel the heat coming off like an incinerator. And that kind of desire you can't find anywhere else but inside your mind and somewhere deep in your soul. So if you work hard enough and you're willing to sacrifice it all, you'll get used to eating other people's dust. But somewhere along the line, could be years from now, your accomplishments will match your desire. And that's when dreams come true.
There's a whole section of wild